Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's pre-orders, and they are live. This video is sponsored by the Game Bunker. More on that later. Alright, so we got a massive week of new pre-releases coming out here. We got the brand new Aeldari, we've got a bunch of other stuff as well. Let's jump right in and take a look. So first we have Birchseed the Ant coming in expert kit to Forgeworld, $98 for him for Lord of the Rings. Then we have the brand new Codex Aeldari. So Codex Aeldari going to be coming in at $60, and then we also have the Aeldari Collector's Edition. That one is going to be $110, and it is worth note that the premium attached to the Collector's Edition is basically just for looks. The contents inside of both books is going to be absolutely the same. You're going to get your digital code for the Warhammer app included in both codexes. The only thing you're paying that $50 premium for is the actual Collector's Edition different cover, and then some other like aesthetics as well. But the actual contents of the two books are exactly the same. Next, we have the brand new Aeldari Dice set. So this is going to be $33.50, and you're going to get 16 dice in the set. They are a sort of translucent orange with red pips. You're also going to have the Eldar symbol on the 6-face. Overall, not bad dice, but of course the dice boycott continues. And then moving on from there, we have the datasheet cards Aeldari. It is going to include all of the datasheets from the Codex, and then also for your combat patrol as well. $35 for those. And then we have 4 brand new Phoenix Lords never offered in plastic before. So first we have Fuegan, Phoenix Lord of the Fire Dragons, and an absolutely beautiful sculpt, an amazing glow up. These models are absolutely phenomenal. I am very pleased with the new Phoenix Lords. Fuegan, of course, the Phoenix Lord of the Fire Dragons. Each of these Phoenix Lords previously has been able to attach to the respective Aspect Warrior squads and grant a bunch of awesome buffs as well as extra shooting or combat firepower. And Fuegan, $45 in plastic, and I will definitely be picking him up. And next we have Baharroth, the Autarch of the Swooping Hawks. So again, just an absolutely beautiful model, phenomenal, amazing tactical rock and pose. All of these are much in look and style of the previous versions of their respective models, but definitely just brought up to date with a much more sleek and stylish action pose. Definitely a huge fan of these. I absolutely love the new Baharroth model, massive glow up. I will definitely be picking this up. And next we have Lhykhis, the Phoenix Lord of the Warp Spiders. So absolutely beautiful model, definitely my favorite of all the new Phoenix Lords. Amazing new sculpt, action pose. We've seen some rules previews for her and they look absolutely amazing as well. Definitely looking forward to picking this one up, putting her on the table. This is the first iteration we've ever seen of Lhykhis, and we will be seeing the lore expand around her as well. There's been some like faint whispers and talks of her in the past, but we have never seen her on the tabletop before. Never really seen like fully fleshed out in the lore, and I'm definitely looking forward to where Games Workshop takes this. And then last of the brand new 4 Phoenix Lords, we have Asurmen. So Asurmen is the Phoenix Lord of the Dire Avengers. Once again, $45 in plastic. Massive glow up for Asurmen. The old sculpt was definitely cool, but this one is an awesome improvement. Much more sleek. The other one was much more chunky and kind of ill proportioned. This one is an absolutely phenomenal sculpt. They brought back the back banners. Excellent use of the tactical rocks. Definitely looking forward to all of these new Phoenix Lords. And then to go along with them, we also have our Aspect Warriors coming back. So we have 3 brand new Aspect Warrior sculpts, all coming in plastic for the first time ever. Previously, all 3 of these Aspect Warriors were only available in old metal sculpts or recast by Games Workshop in fine cast resin. So the sculpts were not that great, and then they were also prone to either breakages or bending in the metal case. Another limiting factor previously was not only that they were all made in metal or resin, now they're going to be in plastic, but also you were limited with the options for the Exarchs. All of them came with very limited weapon options. Now each of these plastic kits has all of the available weapon and equipment options for each of the respective Exarchs or like sergeants or squad leaders. So first we have the Swooping Hawks, absolutely phenomenal new sculpts, much more dynamic, very nice poses. Each of these Aspect Warrior kits is going to include the Aspect Warrior Shrine as well, which now has purposes in game terms. Massive glow up for the Swooping Hawks. I'm definitely picking up a few of these. Next, we have the new Fire Dragons. These are armed with essentially like melta rifles. So you're going to get 5 in a kit, including the Exarch with all your options. These are once again going to be coming in plastic with the Exarch Shrine. And again, phenomenal new sculpts. I love that Games Workshop kept the look and style of the old models, but they did a great job bringing them up to date with nice new sculpts, sleek new style, but retain the overall original look and feel of the old sculpts. Now a quick word from today's sponsor, Game Bunker. Game Bunker carries a full range of Games Workshop products, including miniatures, terrain, paint, tools, and more. Game Bunker offers 15% off MSRP for most Games Workshop products with the discount code WHMS. Receive free shipping in the continental United States on orders over $145. Online orders ship out within 24 hours. Game Bunker is a veteran-owned business. Use affiliate link below, enter discount code WHMS to save 15% on most items at checkout. For fast, friendly service with a discount on your favorite tabletop wargaming purchases, visit GameBunker.net and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you. And next we have the Warp Spiders. So super excited for these. I've been waiting for plastic Warp Spiders forever. Absolutely love the Warp Spiders. They're amazing in game terms. We're now going to be able to attach Lhykhis to the squad as well, granting some amazing Phoenix Lord abilities. We have all the options from the old codex as well as new options for the actual Exarch themselves. And then of course the warrior shrine, the tactical rocks, and a whole lot of goodness. $62.50 for the warp spiders. And then moving on from there, we have the Wave Serpent / Falcon. So previously $65 for either the Wave Serpent or the Falcon. Now they have combined into a single kit. So awesome decision by Games Workshop. Previously you got the main hull sprue in either one of these, and then you had some optional sprues with either the turret for the Wave Serpent, which is sort of a lighter turret, and then also the sort of extension for the back here to create the transport capacity, and then the Wraithbone attachments for the front that designated this as the actual Wave Serpent itself, and then also represented your shield. And then for the Falcon, you didn't have all of that extra stuff, just the hull sprue and then the more chunky turret with the double guns on it. Now you're going to have a single kit that encompasses both of these tanks for the same price at $65. It's also going to be a regular kit and not a online only kit, which means that in many cases you're going to be able to get a better discount at your local store or online retailer. And then the final point of note is not only is this no longer online only, it's going to be stocked on store shelves everywhere, but it's also a single kit, which means Games Workshop is going to have less issues keeping them in stock and getting them where they need to be. So massive improvement by Games Workshop, and I hope you see tons more of this going forward. Very, very cool. And then last but not least of the new Aeldari, we have the War Walkers. So previously they came in a single War Walker for $40. It is now the same kit, but you're going to get two of them for $80. So no real change here, just reboxed as doubles in the new packaging. War Walkers are great on tabletop, excellent in game terms. They're sort of like your scout walkers. They have nice durability, they have decent amount of shooting power, they have the ability to move forward ahead of your main stuff. And because they're surprisingly strong, it's difficult for your opponent to anticipate just how durable they're going to be. So they oftentimes end up allocating far too much firepower to destroy them or far too little and they end up surviving. So excellent in game terms, definitely going to want a few of these War Walkers for your new Aeldari army. And then moving on from there, we've got some of the stuff from last week. We have Gromandale, Ancestor's Burden in hardback, and then Charcharodon's Red Tithe Special Edition. Both of those sold out as expected. Very popular books. Charcharodons are very popular. The White Dwarf is obviously a staple of Games Workshop. So these things flew off the store shelves or online retail shelves. And then we've also got a bunch of the Horus Heresy stuff from last week. We have the Malkador Infernus for $110, the Valdor Tank Destroyer for $90. We have the Derrideo Dreadnought Weapon Set 1 and 2 for $30. And then we also have the brand new Derrideo Dreadnought Boreas configuration for $84. And then regardless of whether you have the new Derrideo Dreadnought or the old one, you can now pick up the weapons kit and swap between the two with a single model. And next we have the Plastic Arvis Lighter. So a brand new plastic kit coming from Games Workshop, the Arvis Lighter. Previously only available in ForgeWorld. Now we've got a new ground up plastic kit. Very cool. And then we got a bunch of the old world stuff. We have Galrock the Great Drake, $85 in metal. We have the Empire Steam Tank coming back in plastic for $80. Then we have the Hellblaster Volley Gun and Hellstorm Rocket Pod, $58 for two of those. Empire Greatswords, the Flagellants, the Empire Archers. Then we also have the Empire State Missile Troops, Empire State Troops, the Empire Engineer with Hawkland Long Rifle. We have the Captain of the Empire. We have Dark Coil Damnation in paperback. We have Freydal the Chainmaker, Sir Cecil Gaston the Wormslayer, Harold Gumdenson, Grandmaster of the Knights Panther. And then we have the brand new amazing sculpt for the three new wizards, the Elementalist and Familiar Expert Kit. We have the Necromancer Wizard and Familiar and the Battle Wizard and Familiar. We also have General Hans von Lohenmach. Very cool new sculpts here. And then we also have the Grandmaster of the Knights of Panther, the Warrior Priest of Sigmar, the Individual Warrior Priest of Sigmar, the Empire of Man Witch Hunter. We also have the Warrior Priest of Ulrich on foot and mounted, the Grandmaster of the Blazing Sun, Grandmaster of the White Wolf, and then last but not least, Burlock Damnenson. So tons and tons of amazing new and returning models showing back up. I am super excited for the Aeldari. I'm picking up all of the new releases, in some cases multiples. Definitely picking up the Codex. I cannot wait to get these models built up and painted, get them on the tabletop. Lots of cool stuff coming back. Let me know what you're most excited about, what you're going to be picking up this week. Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And of course, a special thanks to the Game Bunker for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products with code WHMS at checkout. Link in the description. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and it's almost Aeldari time, and I'm out of here.